Hello to all traders and welcome back to another market review brought to you by Orbex. So as the title suggests, oil is plunging as gold seems to be tipping for another record high at the moment. The reasons for this is that traders are still in the gold market or buyers are still pushing progressively for another record high, whereas oil did plunge over the weekend. We've still got the weekend gap in full force, as you can see on the chart at the moment. This is because of the Middle Eastern tensions are expected to just calm down a little bit, just enough for not another push on oil, that's for sure as well. So you've seen in the recent headlines over the weekend, we did have more of a worry that tensions could escalate, but since then it has simmered and we are now looking that oil on the back of that has started to calm down quite progressively. If you think over a year ago when these global tensions did begin, we did think a lot of traders and economists were wondering if oil was going to push to $100. Let's just bring oil out on the daily chart just to show you the progressive nature to the downside, that is, because we did get up to in August, we did get up close to $90, but since then, we just had wave after wave of downside potential. We did have a spike higher when these tensions did seem to be boiling over, but since then, quite a sharp decline. And now we are looking roughly about the mid $60 area that that oil can go in the near term. We're just waiting to see if the oil prices are going to cover this gap. Every time there's a gap in the market, whether it's a weekend gap or if it's a gap that's just overnight during the rollover period, we do see that price action could fill the gap straight away. But as you can see here, it has actually lowered even further. So this is a big sign that there is a lot of pressure on oil, and most probably it will not reclaim the $72 area that it was at before we saw the weekend gaps. This is quite significant in the oil market. So if you are trading oil, just be careful that we could see a reversal on this gap or even a continuation lower. So we're just looking now, just trading at the mid 67 at the moment. We're just waiting to see if it's going to drop another couple of dollars to test this October low, where we did see quite a bit of a sell-off on the black gold. Speaking of gold though, if we go on to the yellow metal gold, we're just seeing now that price action is just seeing a slight resistance area at the recent record high, just below 2760. So this is quite significant because prices could start moving a bit lower in this general degree, and we're just waiting now to see if prices are even going to get even more of a kind of sentiment shift. We could just be seeing a consolidation between this particular area, not dropping lower than 2715 approximately. If we do see that, then 2700 will be the natural next move on this particular area, because it is quite a heavy psychological area as well on that. So just waiting to see now where price action is going to take us. Obviously a lot of consumer spending news this week, and obviously at the end of the week non-farm payroll. So is the Fed going to listen to any of the data, or is it just going to keep progressively cutting rates? Obviously we'll have to wait and see, and as usual we'll bring you all the latest in the fundamentals and technicals as we get them and as they come through to us on our Telegram and YouTube channel. So stick with us, stay ahead, trade responsibly, and we'll speak again next time. Bye for now.